I promise to behave.
Do you? Okay.
We don't have
You were not.
I
You
saw
were
all that milk you had earlier.
not. Yeah.
I saw all that milk you had earlier. I'm making a picture of tea.
Yeah. Hello, everybody in chat.
Hi, everyone.
You can put ice
Hi,
in
Sandra
it.
J, Francis, Rita.
Hey, everybody.
And
Don't look at my head.
call off everybody else, Mona.
Darlene. Deb Somerville, Carrie Leonard. But I can't scroll up.
Oh,
Yes, I
Linda
can.
Denton, Candy.
There we go. Sandra's right on the ball. Hi, Candy.
That's because I've been here.
That's through there.
I've been here too, but I've been busy working.
Oh, I am. See, I'm hand stitching.
Well, I
I've been here too,
got
but I've been working.
you're almost done with the baby quilt. With that one.
That's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Christy Stewart.
Gosh,
Let me see who else.
I didn't realize it looked so bad. Oh, well.
It looks fine. Have you seen mine?
I had a headband on my head and it was pushing my hair back, getting it out of my face.
Linda Denton.
Yeah.
Denise Sopatch, Susan Munger, Quilted Chicken Farm, Rita's Roost. All right, let me go back the other way. Hey, Kathy.
Hey. Hi, Kathy.
Hey.
Hey.
Darlene Cowham.
Sandra. Hey, Mona. Hey,
Lisa
Rita.
the Awkward Quilter.
Let me go off. Hello.
Jukovic,
They're not calling your name, Bailey.
Katie's Crafts. Hi, Doggy. Come to the screen. Cause some trouble. Nora the Stock Explorer's here.
No.
Hi, Nora. Okay, we're caught up.
Go here.
All right. Hello to everybody.
He's on the phone, so let me go in here.
Yeah, he was kind of loud. Yeah. Oh, we lost her.
She walked too fast. Internet couldn't keep up with her.
Couldn't keep up with her.
Bailey, we're not doing this. I'm sewing.
Come on, puppy, get her.
Well, y'all talk. I just woke up from a good nap.
Well, I figured that. It's like Rita probably sat down in her chair and got all comfortable.
I tell you, we were up late last night, and then I got up early this morning. So
Yeah.
so we're not going to go as long tonight. I don't think I'd be able to stay with you guys.
Well, that's good. Oh, get that thing
What
off.
time did y'all finally stop talking?
Over 3 hours.
Yeah, it was about 11 o'clock my time, I think.
Oh, that would have been 12 o'clock my time. I got off at 11 my time.
We went to 3.5 hours.
Yeah, because she was sewing and she was getting those blocks down and getting them going.
Going. Mm-hmm.
That one looks okay.
Ooh, jury duty.
But it seemed too small, so I'm making a few more, make it just a little bit bigger. So.
It's pretty.
Well, I don't have
It
enough.
is cute. It is cute.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it. Did you switch it again? No.
Mhm.
No.
She's
you-
sewing them.
It's X's and O's.
But I'm putting another row on that side.
She's making it bigger.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I finished my chicken quilt.
Okay, I'm putting the top together. You hadn't quilted it yet, right?
Oh no, that'll be probably next year.
Oh. just making sure there. Didn't want you to get ahead. So.
No, I just did the top, and I forgot I was gonna do it by quilt as you go. I sewed the whole thing together, and I says, "Well, I'm not taking it apart now."
Yeah, it's too late now.
Yeah.
But I got Rita's chicken was upside down, so I had to move her from the second row to the first row. And Santa went from the 3rd row to the 4th row because I had
Oh,
a flower upside down.
We're getting demoted.
But
Rita
I
went-
got them all the right way now.
Yeah.
I think it looks good without the sashing, but I think I'll need some kind of border to
Finish it.
yeah.
Well, I didn't put a border on this quilt, and I'm wishing I would have.
Mhm.
I was just, my machine only has so much space, and I
Uh-huh.
could have put an inch or 2 on each side, but I just didn't want to push it. And it's a baby quilt. It's big enough to cover me.
Big enough, yeah. Christy got her chicken quilt top done too.
There.
Hello to Emily.
Carol, hello.
Yeah, I took a nap too, but I woke up, my heartbeat was pounding in my ears. It was driving me crazy. I could just
Oh,
I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I got up and I took my pulse and my, blood pressure. Well, it was only 100 over, I don't know if it was 60 or 50. I can't remember.
that's kind of low.
But my pulse was way over 100. So I don't know if maybe with the cat was
Low,
laying.
wasn't it?
Hmm?
The top was a little bit low, wasn't it?
Yeah, both of them
Yeah.
were low, but it's always
Yeah.
low. But my pulse never goes over 100. But it might have been because the cat maybe he was laying on a nerve or something. He gets right on me and sleeps right here.
Uh-huh.
And for what is he? Maybe 9 pounds. He gets heavy after a while.
Yeah.
Oh. Then that stinking Henry last night. Oh my goodness. I hear this bang, 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 bang. And I said, oh, he's just pacing. No big deal. No big deal. Then I heard another couple bangs. I peeked on the cameras, didn't see nothing. Peeked down the steps, didn't see nothing. So I go back to the bed. Then the next thing you know, I hear little feet coming towards my bedroom. So I'm sitting up. Look, here comes Henry. He broke down the gate and came in my room. So I had to pick him up and put him on my bed. Now, mind you, he's stinky because he hasn't been to the groom. And what's he do but sleep with his butt right next to my head? I could have killed him.
In case you needed smelling salts, he was prepared.
Yeah. He was prepared, all right. Oh. And then the other goober got mad and left. He says, I'm not dealing with this. There ain't enough room in this bed. I'm going to turn off some of these cameras. I was playing earlier. And
yeah, wish you'd come play at my house and help me figure out my cameras.
I told you I could do it over a Zoom.
We'll have to do that someday.
It took me a long time to figure these out. They almost went back. But I get mad and I just do it or else.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the kids, I'm trying to learn something new. You better step in your room. Hi, Carrie. She must be not coming up tonight.
Yeah, Carrie, you coming up?
And I told Haley if she brings me ice cream, that's fine. I'll mute and put on an avatar or something.
Just eat it.
And they're asking Facebook or a place to share photos of what you make.
Well, I got rid of the group on Facebook because too many people were trying to hack in. So I have just the Mona Did What Facebook, but I have all the comments turned off so them stinking men can't, oh, I want to be your friend. Well, I got friends. I don't need another one.
I love your post and what you write. So wonderful.
Yeah.
I know.
Post, yeah.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
I don't need a friend. I got enough.
Only if you are the real Shamar Moore.
There you go.
Talk about it.
I don't think he'd be saying, "Oh, I just need you to be my friend." He probably has women throwing himself at him.
Well, they have people that actually clone. I forget who it was made a comment on mine, and I went and looked, and it's like they cloned somebody's account that was.
Oh, that Trace
Yeah.
Adkins, yeah. Like he's gonna take the time to tell me he liked my cowboy hat. Now, come on. They must have think I just fell off that turnip wagon. 'Cause I sure as heck knew it wasn't him.
Now I had the same thing to happen to me with Loretta Lynn. I'm follow her until she died.
Carrie's in the
And,
basement.
Yeah, not no more. She's on the
And,
on the first floor. Down
They
ball.
sent me this thing saying they wanted me to buy some land and all this, and
Oh yeah.
and she didn't want her kids to know about it and all that, and I just got off of that.
Oh, yeah.
I just block them all.
Yeah.
Yep, me too.
You got another blog made?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, let me see. Oh, nice. Look at that. I like them dog
Mhm.
bones.
I took mom's old iron and I folded it down the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Very nice.
Same thing.
Okay. And now that's a lot of trouble. I just press all my seams one way.
Yeah, I do too. I hate pressing them open, especially with a 1/4-inch seam. I always burn my fingers.
I've been careful.
Well, I'm not careful, Carrie. I'm a bad example over here.
No, I'm not going to be careful when I go out and after the live. We gotta put the snow.
Ooh, that's a lot of snow. Yeah.
Oh, you keep it.
Sorry, I was turning off my cameras.
We started this evening. I was in my running shoes and sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Now back wearing a coat again.
And she was in the basement. I let her up.
Yep.
And Rita, you have a page on Facebook too.
I
Don't you?
do. Yeah, I do have a page on Facebook on the
Not
Rita's Roost. Yeah.
Rita's Roost. They can do it there. I don't want a bunch of pictures in my email.
Mm.
I have a hard time keeping up with the ones that are. You buy one thing and you get 1,000 more emails.
Mm-hmm.
Or you search one thing and you get that forever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It could be 10 seconds. You look up dog food and then you get 20 dog food commercials.
Yeah, you do.
I'm trying to get to the halfway mark and I only have that much more to go.
Oh, you're just moving right along.
What are you putting on the binding?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll be half done with the binding when I get to that corner.
I don't put mine on by hand. I'm lazy.
It's like I only put by hand. I said
Oh,
my
yeah.
grandmother would roll in the grave if I did the other way.
Oh, I bet you she is. I wonder if today's 6:50.
She might have left on that trip.
Oh, that's right too.
Well, I thought
So
that
she
was,
said it takes like 3 days for her to get there.
Yeah, but I thought that was April.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh, that's right.
now.
And then she's gonna be there on Thursday, I guess, by
Mhm.
sounds of everybody. Because Marla's still here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's in the chat.
Yeah,
Or she
she's the one
was.
talking
Oh,
about
okay.
her.
I bet Sheila's shopping.
Well, let me look now that I
Mhm.
got those cameras off.
Listen, I bet Sheila's shopping.
Yeah.
We wondered where you were, Sheila. Don't hear you.
I hear y'all talking about me.
We were. Francis had
did you get any of that 650 at So Yeah?
up, and I told her you was probably shopping. So
What'd you say, Francis?
Did you get you any of that 650 they said is on
No.
whatever it's called?
So yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like 7. It went from 6 to 7. No, I have so much, and I got to spend a lot of money on my car next week, and then I'm going on a cruise, and they want a deposit next week, and
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're just selling rulers. Sorry.
I just need to watch my money. Oh, and Mona, I got your package. Actually came yesterday, but I didn't go check the mail yesterday, so I went out today to get it, and it was there. But thank you.
You're welcome. I forget what I sent you, but you're welcome.
It had like pheasants or something on it,
Oh,
and I've
yeah.
got a panel, a big panel that's got some pheasants on it. And so I was working today on putting some different colors with it. So I'm going to be making that for next autumn.
Oh, that'll be pretty.
Uh-huh.
Well, $7 a yard is still pretty cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
it is.
And $5 shipping. I mean, nobody has that.
Free if you buy 5 things.
Rita,
No,
Uh-huh.
it used to be buy 5 things and you get free shipping, but they did away with that, and it's
Oh,
all $5 shipping, which isn't bad.
no. Stephanie Stitches only charges $6 shipping.
Isn't.
Yeah, I bought some fabric off of her, but I don't know where it is or what I did with it. And I bought some 108s too. I don't know where I put those.
don't hang your head looking for it.
No, I'm not looking for anything today. I'm taking it easy.
She's never going to live that down.
Mm-mm.
I've hit my head quite a few times. I blame it on my mother because when I was 1, she stood me up on the height chair to take my picture. Well, I fell right off. Boom.
Oh.
Oh.
Head first.
Oh.
So I blame it all on her.
Got to blame it on somebody.
But I still have that little dress.
That's a bonus.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I had my heart surgery, my dad said I would shake that crib so hard that my grandfather had to come and tighten up the screws every couple days because I wasn't allowed out. They had to try and keep me calm, and I was just like a little inmate in there shaking it like crazy.
Well, it looks like taking you out and holding you would have kept you calmer than keeping you in the crib, though. Looks like to me.
Yeah, but my mom really wasn't a snuggler.
Oh.
I don't think. But that's the story I heard. My grandfather told me. I'm sure she picked me up occasionally.
Oh yeah, occasionally.
At least to change your diaper, maybe, or feed you.
Yeah.
Or put you up in that chair again to let you fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she ever did that again.
Yeah.
But I was like a little monkey. I could get out of anything.
Yep, I was too, Mona.
Oh, I don't even want to think about this one that Marla wrote.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, people don't really watch their kids in
tonight.
Walmart like they should when they're they should be buckling them in, but they don't.
I couldn't let my hands off of either one of them because they were fast and I was slow. The grandkids, the son I could keep up with.
Yeah.
What was everyone's first memory? Well, I don't remember falling, that's for sure.
When I was a little girl, my dad bought me a teddy bear. I used to stand on it and got myself out of the crib every day.
I remember getting my stomach pumped.
Yeah.
can't remember that far back.
Mm.
Me
Yeah, I
either.
ate a bottle of baby aspirin. I was playing house. That was my little cookies for my tea.
Oh, well, my son, the day before we're moving, ate 48 adult strength Tylenol tablets, and we ended up in the Bonner Hospital in Memphis.
Mm.
But they made him drink this charcoal drink,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, ugh. And there were some black specks up on the ceiling, and that's what it was from. Kids
Oh
like spitting it out, you know.
no,
Huh.
everything went dark, so I don't remember.
But they said be careful watching because they had found out that kids that had done stuff like that would do it again.
Huh.
But he never did. But he was about 2, but you know, he climbed on the toilet seat, then he climbed up on the sink, and it was just a medicine cabinet, you know, with like a mirror on the front that you could just
Oh,
open it, you know.
mine was sitting right on the coffee table.
Mona's just sweet. Hers was holding her mom's hand through the baby bed. Isn't that sweet?
Mhm.
Aw.
I can't remember that far back.
Mm.
The only thing I remember is my grandma throwing my doll out the door because I wouldn't pick it up.
Oh,
I picked it up after that, but I don't think I sat it down.
Yeah.
And I remember riding the St. Bernard.
We didn't have a dog.
Oh, we always had tons of animals. For a while there, we lived on this farm. It was the best.
Marlo remembers back when she's 2.5.
Yeah, the bull's coming though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about 2.5 on that doll thing, and then Grandpa wouldn't start the tractor so I could drive it at 3. I don't know why. He'd sit me on it or let me play on it. Why can't I drive it?
I only remember back to like the 3rd grade. I just don't have any memory of before that.
It's like 1st grade, I remember calling my teacher a crabapple. Mom and Dad got called to school,
Yeah.
and my dad says, "You're lucky she didn't call you something worse."
If it was my kid, they'd have had a sore behind.
Well, she was making me eat the vegetables at the lunch tray that I didn't want.
Oh, a
And I
mean old
called her
woman.
a crabapple for trying to be mean to me.
She was a meanie, wasn't she?
Yeah. And I didn't eat the vegetable. And my dad goes, "We pay for these lunches. She can eat what she wants off of that tray." And I go, remember that when we get home, when I don't want to eat that broccoli and color. That was a mistake.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That broccoli and that came back out.
Oh, I love broccoli.
With my children, I always put a little bit of what we were having for dinner on their plate. And I said, just try one bite.
Just try
and if
it.
you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. And do you know there was very few things that they would not eat as children?
Same.
You think when you throw up on your plate that's a sign that you don't like it.
Yuck. Yeah.
All I got was a new plate with new food, and they had to try it again.
Mm.
I sat there 8 hours one night. I think I fell asleep at the table because that was a long time. Couldn't leave the table till I was done eating.
Well,
I've sat at the table many hours.
Yeah.
where we lived in Florida, our family had 3 children, and this other family we were close to, they had 3 children. My kids would just eat just about anything. Her children were very picky, and she had one that if they didn't eat it that night, they'd put it in the fridge and they'd have it for breakfast cold. They didn't eat it for breakfast, they would have it for lunch cold until they ate every bite of it. And then her kids were picky eaters. So I wanted to say
That's
something
kinda
so
mean.
bad, but it wasn't my place, you know.
No, that ain't what she was talking about.
She was just making them eat it or else.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Jerry. Mary.
Hello,
Howdy.
Hello.
I don't know what to get into today.
I'm going to end up turning the corner and heading down the next section.
the
Maybe
next half.
Oh, I did 2 more rows on my quilt today. My quilt top. I did
Well,
that.
that's good.
Mhm.
I got mine done.
No, this is like a big quilt I'm doing. It's got 12 rows.
Oh, geez. I
6
thought
of,
6 rows was bad.
I've done 6 of them. It's that one with the Candace Trouble fabric.
Hi, Milena.
I'm Elena.
Hey, Melina.
They want, and Linda Denton says, we want to see it, Mona.
See it.
They want to see the chicken quilt, Mona.
Oh, I just got it folded.
Oh, well, you can
Oh,
unfold it
good.
I had a
again.
question.
Just unfold it.
Well, I'll wait until after I got to make sure it's right side up.
Yeah.
And I'll make you big.
Ugh.
Let's
I
make
gotta
her
get my
big.
hair so I can get back some.
Now, I always had philosophy. I had like meat, 2 vegetables, bread, and dessert.
Where's your chickens?
And I
Your
only picked
Your
one
house
meal.
fell
and
over.
different meat.
Wait, it's upside down, I think.
Sideways. You have it sideways. There's the chicken.
Yeah.
There's
you
the
go.
chicken.
Oh, shoo. I thought I sewed something wrong again. I
There
didn't
you
think it was
go.
that big when I put
That
it
looks
back.
pretty.
That's
is.
pretty, Mona.
All of those blocks are so pretty. They really are. Everybody did
are.
Get it up a
Good
couple
job.
more.
Everybody did a wonderful job on them.
Now, Mona,
It doesn't have as much purple as mine does. Mine had a lot of purple.
where did she go?
She's
Oh, no.
I just show them. Yeah.
She made it to the bottom anyway.
There she is. There she is. Hi, peekaboo.
Now, Mona, are you going to put the names on them or not? Or,
No, I took pictures and put their names on the picture
Yeah.
of each block. I don't know how to do that.
I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not, but I've kind of put mine on the back burner.
But I have a question. This block here that Peggy did, she put interfacing over
John.
the whole thing, and it's kind of stiff. Can I cut
John.
this interfacing off? Not where the flower is, but all this extra.
You could, but I don't think it's going to make any difference when you get the whole quilt together.
Oh, you don't think it'll be too stiff?
What is she talking about?
I hope that
Peggy.
wasn't part of the.
Peggy's block where she put that stabilizer under her whole block when she appliqued.
Uh-huh.
And
It's really stiff.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted
but
to.
when you wash it, it's going to be a lot softer
Oh, okay. Then I won't bother cutting it off then.
because I think if you cut it
Is she
off, you stand a
About cutting
chance.
off the back side of it?
Yeah,
Well,
I
then
was
it
just going
wouldn't
to
be
cut
as...
around the flower and leave.
No,
leave
I
that.
wouldn't do that.
No, okay.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
that's
just-
her threads that are coming, not mine. Okay. I thought I sewed something wrong.
Yeah, Lisa said she had to trim it because of free motion quilting it, though, is what she just wrote.
Oh, when she quilted it.
Yeah,
I'm
she
going
just
to try and free motion this, but I probably won't. I'll probably just do some squigglies because I don't want to ruin anything.
But mine's not as stiff because I had
No,
to put
yours
mine
is
in water.
soft. Wait, where's you at? I moved you next to the blue. Nope. Where did you go? I thought you were right here.
Yeah, I had everybody's out planned and had it written on a chart. And then Alani helped me take them off the wall.
Yeah. I don't even remember which quilt block I did now.
Where's this purple? It's a Jacob's ladder. I know because you showed me how to do the Jacob's ladder.
Oh, okay.
Right there. I still can't find Sandra's house.
I seen it.
It's
go
there.
by.
We saw it.
There it is.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, but it's nice and soft.
And Lisa says she didn't have a problem with Rita's or Sandra's because I use ultralight.
Oh, okay.
All my interfacing iron-ons are ultralight because I've made so many applique quilts from different shop hops and that. I
Yeah.
don't like the stiff stuff.
Oh, okay. It goes this way.
Yeah.
There's Rita's. She's
You
the
pay
queen of
more
the
for
roost
it,
up
but
here.
oh well.
But I even checked it. I had no holes. You know, from me sewing, not from their block.
And when I had a problem with someone's seam, I just went and applique stitched it across, and it's gonna hold it just fine.
Oh, I strengthened. There was a couple that come loose, but not from them. From me yanking and doing.
Yeah.
I just went in and re-sewed it. But I'm gonna bring in my great big. My grandfather made me a table out of a door, and it's real big. I'm gonna put it in the living room and put my sewing machine on that. So then, because there's not room here for a big quilt, then I won't have to worry about hitting anything. I can just lay it out and do it gently.
I
Hopefully.
used to be able to go down to our senior center and put 3 tables together, put my sewing machine on one, and then let the whole quilt could lay out on all those tables. That was
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got this table over here that's big that I could take down, but then I'd have to remove everything underneath of it to move the table down. So I don't want to do that. I wasn't thinking too good when I moved it over here. But
Oh, she thought it was a chicken you couldn't locate, says Anne.
oh,
Yeah, she had a loose chicken in her house.
Yeah, she didn't lose a chicken.
speaking of chickens, I watched this video and it was something from Chicken to Freezer or something. And they caught the chicken, but I didn't see. And then they put it in this thing and it came out with all its feathers and everything off. Do they kill it before they put it in that?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, my God, that poor thing.
Yeah, I was trying to find that. There was a chicken little video about something. This little
I mean,
boy.
I don't do that. I don't kill a chicken on the yard. I don't know. I just never have.
But I mean, it was pretty slick. They put it in there and it came out a whole chicken with no feathers or nothing.
Yeah.
No head either. So I'm like, my God, maybe it chopped his head off.
That's what my next door neighbor did when we lived in Rayford, buddy. She wanted a chicken. She'd go out there and get one and throw it across the stump and chop its head, and it would flop back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, my friend just took the chicken and she twisted.
Wrung its neck.
That's what my grandmother would do. So I've heard. I never saw her do
And
it.
then she would only skin. She'd leave the feet, of course, with all the feathers up there, and she'd take it in and put it in the chicken the pot, boiling it with the feet sticking out. It's like no, too fresh for me.
I like the grocery store. There's no names, no sentimental value to my chicken.
Well, even though it's a grocery store, they got to be killed some way.
Yeah, but I don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
I made pets out of everything. I had frogs. I tried to save a bat. I mean, I was ridiculous. It's a wonder my grandmother didn't beat me senseless. Oh, she didn't need to. That's good, right? My mom dropped me.
When I worked for Chick-fil-A, I worked in the corporate office that's not too far from my house. And Carrie, you probably don't know anything about Chick-fil-A. It's a restaurant here in the South.
It's not very good.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh, I love Chick-fil-A food.
No.
It is so good.
The only thing I like at Chick-fil-A are those little the biscuits with the chicken thing on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I
chicken
don't like
minis.
any of it.
But
I've only been to
anyway,
Chick-fil-A once.
Truett Cathy, he's the one that owned it. he wanted some chicken feet. So the manager ordered him some chicken feet. And the chicken feet come in, and she washed them and fried them, and we served them in a pan. Can't you imagine a pan on the serving line with the chicken feet sticking up?
No.
But the only part you eat was the little pad right there in the middle of it.
My
I
next
love
door neighbor, her
chicken
husband used to eat the chicken
sandwiches.
feet.
They're so good.
Oh, but believe it or not, Truett ate those chicken feet.
Huh. I thought the
Yeah.
chicken feet were for voodoo. You ever see those movies where they have the feet?
The witchcraft, yes.
Yeah.
And the feet, when they scratch all that chicken poop and all that stuff, you know, it's
Ooh,
nasty.
I know it.
Yeah.
It
No.
was gross.
And Lynx, the lame cat.
Oh.
The feet make good stock? I don't think so. Not with the dirty feathers. At least they could wash their feet first, right? His feet was still dirty. The feathers were at.
Oh, yeah.
Can't you imagine going in a
Chinese chicken feet.
cafeteria line and seeing the chicken feet
No.
sticking up there?
That wouldn't
Oh,
bother me, but I just wouldn't eat it.
I
It
wouldn't
was
eat it.
disgusting. And we served executives and
I
big.
know who would eat it.
Sometimes we'd have movie stars that come in down there.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's in my hot dogs.
Feet. I know who
Can't you
would eat.
imagine what they thought?
I know who
Yeah.
would eat the chicken feet right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Misha.
Hello, Misha.
Misha?
It was bad enough when we went to our Asian friends and we had to fried fish, and the first place that they say you have to eat the head first of your fried fish.
Uh-uh.
It says, well, I'm not having fried fish today, thank you.
Right.
Who's
I
telling you what
can't
to
do
eat?
the back half.
Fish.
I'm not doing the front half.
Yeah, the fish, you chop their heads off too before you cook them.
No, they cook.
Yeah, they don't.
They
They
leave
don't.
them
No,
on.
I've seen some cooking shows where they cook the whole fish, like head and all on it.
And
you
you're
know?
supposed to start with the eyes
But
first.
no.
I won't tell you what I used to do.
I went one time when I worked uptown in Fayetteville, and I went to this little place with this black girl that worked with me, and I ordered a fish sandwich. When I got back to the car and I opened that sandwich, it was head and all. It was just gutted and clean, but the head. I said, honey, you have to eat this. I can't eat it.
The chicken
And,
head?
Sorry,
my
Ann.
son and my
No, it was
dad
a
would
fish
like
head.
Oh, a fish head. Well, you
I
could just
ordered a
leave
fish
that off.
sandwich, and I got the whole fish.
thrown away.
Yeah. But sorry,
You look
Ann.
cute in a jar.
Didn't wreck her appetite.
I don't want any eyes either, Misha.
Yeah.
I don't eat that either.
No.
No
Ann's leaving, so she.
eyes.
But
Ann says, I'm leaving the chat to eat my dinner before I lose my appetite.
But there
Kathy
is a
looks like
reason
she already
they eat
lost
the
hers.
eyes first. There's a reason, but I forget what the reason is. But you have to eat the eyes first because it's a reason in their beliefs. And I just thank you. I was American.
Awkward Quilter thinks we're making fun of people's food.
No.
I'm sure they make fun of our hot dogs with all the stuff in it.
Yeah, we don't know what's in that hot dog.
A lot of it is just what you grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't eat no fish like that with a head on it. I had never seen that
No.
before. And when I opened that sandwich,
No.
it just turned my stomach.
Yeah.
I couldn't have ate it either.
No.
That was the part we always threw out. If
Yeah.
someone else wants it to make a fish stock or something, go for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how people eat sardines either, because they're the whole little fish.
I know, but John does. He loves sardines.
Yeah. I don't eat
I
them
don't like them.
either.
They're too salty.
I don't eat the sardines. I have kipper snack. But there isn't a whole fish in there. It's just only the meat.
Her niece is bringing up
Mm.
scrapple again. No, that stuff's disgusting. I never liked that stuff, even with syrup. And you couldn't jazz that up. Ooh, gross.
No, I'm not eating it.
I
My
don't know
daddy
what
used
it
to eat
is.
sow's meat.
I don't know what it
I don't
is.
think I've
What
ever
is-
had sow's meat.
What
You
is
wouldn't want
Yeah.
it. If you looked at it, you wouldn't want it.
No, you wouldn't want it. It looks like squished together throw up to me. It's awful.
Why don't we change the subject?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get like an episode. What was that show where they ate all the weird stuff?
Oh.
I know what you're talking about, and they had
Fear
to eat it.
Factor.
Dared them.
Yeah, Fear Factor.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. That was gross.
They had more disgusting things beyond the food they ate.
Oh yeah,
Worms,
yeah.
spiders.
Eggs and bugs and
Yeah, you had the one guy had to get buried in there with all them spiders. No,
mm-mm.
Just when they
Get
got
your money, buddy. I don't need it.
covered with the worms, I quit watching it.
Oh, that
Mm,
one.
I know.
Well, it depends on how many worms, though.
Well,
They
see,
could crawl in your ears or anything.
Lisa's
Ew.
it's not bothering her. She don't eat the fish face or the chicken feet either.
I was reading up on the sugar glider, and it says that it likes to have an occasional insect. Well, it better land in its cage while I'm not there, because I'm not packing it to it. And then I read my granddaughter couldn't have taken the sugar glider with her.
Hmm.
They're not allowed in Alaska.
So
Is-
what time Monday night are you coming on, Rita?
I've set it for 7:30 Central Time. I've already
Okay.
yeah, it's been set for a week or so now.
Okay.
Yeah,
More
so
than
that's
that.
8:30 my time, right?
Hmm.
I just
It's
have to
8
go
o'clock
look
at my
again.
time.
And I don't think we're going to have an open panel. We're just going to have me and Mona and Lisa and
Okay,
Rowan.
just watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would get really confusing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
people watching.
Portuguese sardines are tasty. Okay.
I don't think I've ever tried a sardine. I must have if I don't like it. I've tried just about.
Well, I wouldn't. My dad would open up those little cans of sardines, and I said, "No, not the whole fish."
And John would pour
Out of
vinegar in
some
them.
fish tank. I thought someone was eating those little goldfish that my dad flushed down the toilet.
No, they live. They're out in the water somewhere, but they're big goldfish. There was a thing on the news.
Yeah.
They have these great big goldfish from everybody flushing them.
Huh.
Must be they didn't wait till they were dead.
No, my dad, as soon as us kids come home from the school fair, the school always had a fair, and we always got a goldfish. That's the first thing Dad did. He flushed them down the toilet.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh.
All 5 of us kids, we lost our goldfish.
I mean, they die within 24 hours usually anyways. You couldn't have waited?
Guppies went in the toilet fast too, because he let us keep them one time, and we had too many guppies. And then I bought my kids guppies, and they never did multiply. So I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
You must not have had male.
Well,
and
if they're
female
going to have babies, you need to put them in a separate tank because the other fish will come right behind them and eat them
Yeah.
because they
Well,
have
my
a live
mamas-
birth.
Mamas
They'll eat them
too.
because I used to raise fish
On
and
the-
I worked in a pet store.
this one quilt I have from Row by Row, it was to do with water. In this one shop, they have a block. It was 4 blocks, and there's 3 toilets and an empty stall. Because she says every time she travels, what reminded her of water is one toilet is always not functioning. So I did my dad's thing. I found little tiny fish on some fabric, and I have a fish in the toilet bowl on the top one. and it
Mhm.
started going into it like my dad's dumping it in there. And the second one, the goldfish is looking up through the toilet bowl water. On the third one, the fish is leaping out. And the fourth one, I put a fish bowl with a little fish going, as it that other one's coming down.
Uh,
Candy, I don't remember. It was when I lived in Fayetteville and I was in high school.
Yeah.
But it was on Bragg Boulevard in Fayetteville. I don't remember what the name of it was.
I think I found a magnifying glass.
ooh.
Huh? Catarama? Petarama. Petarama, John said.
No, it needs wash, that's for sure.
I couldn't work at a pet store because I'd bring home every dog.
Well, they didn't have snakes and stuff like that, so I didn't mind that one. I wouldn't have worked in it if it had snakes and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that.
I feel sorry for all the dogs that people are dumping.
Mona's got a new toy.
Yes, yeah. Hold it up to your eye. Let's see your eye.
Let me take my glasses off.
Yeah. I spy with my little eye.
Oh yeah, I can see. Well, it has to be like right up on the thing. Yeah, I bought my mom because she still can't see from her cataract surgery. I got her one that fits around her neck, and it has a little hole here, so she can read it. And then I got her 4 flat ones, so she can lay them all over the house because she can't see nothing.
How long
Wow.
was her surgery?
Well, she was supposed to be able to see within 3 days. She still can't see. They can't make her glasses. She can see far away in the one eye that they took the cataract out, but the other eye needs a prism. So both eyes have to have prisms to line up. The girl can't line up the prisms to make it so she can see. So now she has to go to this specialist is coming, and now the eye that she didn't need surgery on, all of a sudden now it needs surgery.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she's not seeing that guy until the 19th, I think I take her. So then we're going to have a surgery after that. So they better do something. So she walks around like a pirate. They took the lens out of one of her glasses and painted the other side black.
We kept you up too late last night, Carrie.
No, I was still wide awake till 4 this morning.
Oh my gosh. I think I went to sleep at midnight and I slept till 8 this morning.
Oh, I wish.
Henry got me up.
But it seems like if I stay up real late, I'm sleeping longer at one time.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
When you guys all left, I went and sewed some more on the long arm. There was nobody else on. So
I got to show you my snail.
Wonder where Rowena is.
Probably with her. Had to get the dust off. Look at my
We
little
haven't seen her
snail.
for a day or two. Or I haven't.
Oh, it's a pin cushion.
Yeah,
Oh, how cute.
it's a little snail. It was my grandmother's.
Oh, cute.
You should have that on your sewing machine.
Oh no, I got it up on the table. I'll lose it on my sewing machine. It's on the shelf with my that my grandfather built with some of her little things she had on her sewing machine.
Yeah.
But that I loved, and I lost it, and I found it the other day.
I have a pair of my grandma's pinking shears, and those things are so heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a pair, but they're dull. They don't cut anything.
Yeah, and they don't cut worth anything.
I'll be right
I
back.
just have them because they were hers,
I have 3. I have my mom's, my grandmother's, and my great grandmother's, and they all cut beautifully.
I have my my great grandmother's little snips because it has Matthews on it. Well, I guess it could have been my grandmother's before she got married.
I don't know who Beverly Akins is.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a day
I
or two.
haven't seen her. She must be sick or on vacation.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa. Yeah, she's very nice, but I haven't seen her anywhere. And she's usually in all the chats. She's come to a few of my Zooms.
Is she?
Very nice lady.
I haven't met her in person. She does the block swaps with me.
Is she?
Well, I didn't meet her in person, just on Zoom.
Well, we haven't even got that, to see that way.
Yeah.
And met Charlotte Villa last weekend on Zoom.
Oh, that's good.
Charlotte, you just click on her link up top where it says, what does it say? Don't want to misquote.
I think
I
Charlotte's
figured out
been
what
up here
was in the black.
before.
Oh, wrong mouse. I have 2 mice out here.
My wool mat was what was getting on my iron.
It should be in a blue square with Rita's name in yellow, and it says
Clear at the
just
top.
click on that.
Yeah, all the way to the top.
All the way to
Yeah.
the top.
It's on the top of the chat or the YouTube page, one of the two.
Oh, I don't need to go up there. I'm just going up there too.
I'm just making sure I tell her the right colors that it might be. And you don't and you give it permission to see your stuff again, and just like you would on any of the other stuff.
You need to unmute.
Yeah, allow mic, allow camera,
Allow the camera. I remember that part.
and smile pretty so Rita can see your face.
Rita, did you do any more sewing today?
A little bit.
Did you?
A little, yeah. I'm having to make a few more blocks to make this just a little bit bigger.
I saw the milk can you had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea to have a lid on it. That way you won't spill it.
I have dropped a trip coming to the house with it before. So it's a good idea to have a lid. It keeps it cleaner and all too.
So I
Yeah.
don't know anything about raw milk.
I don't like it, but I'm
Do you
lactose
just
intolerant.
drink it straight? I mean,
Oh yeah,
I can't
is that what you
stand
do?
milk. Ugh.
Yeah.
I like milk. And this
I
and
would
this
like to
this raw milk tastes better than the stuff in the plastic jugs, I think. So
Well,
Does
it
it?
I
has
would
to
love to
taste
have an
better.
ice cold glass of it.
Oh no.
Oh, my mom wouldn't drink
I've-
cold milk. She had to have warm
I've,
Oh.
milk.
I've never
Ew.
tried raw milk.
My mom lived on a dairy farm,
hmm.
and she would drink it right fresh. That
Uh-huh.
warm still,
Yeah.
and I go, gross.
My mom used to put
I'm an ice
vanilla
cream
in
milk.
mine to get me to drink it. Didn't always work.
We used to go buy it straight from the guy that had a dairy. We'd go out and get 2-3 gallons of milk a week. Oh, I hated that. Had to wait for the cream to come to the top. We had to save it and make butter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what is tallow?
Tallow
Uh-huh.
from beef. It's the fat from beef.
Yeah.
Fat from beef.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been watching Homesteading with the Zimmermans a lot.
Okay.
I was watching her doing, and I want to try this next summer, some strawberry jelly and not using pectin.
Hmm.
And she did a real good video about it.
Well, it takes a lot longer to cook, I think.
Yeah.
Sugar.
When I make my strawberry fig jelly, I don't
Uh-huh.
use it either.
And also, she doesn't have her jars hot either.
I've never had my jars hot. And grape jelly was the easiest to make without pectin because they are sugar.
Uh,
They are sugar.
Yeah, I've heard of lard, but I haven't heard of the leaf yard.
Yeah, I haven't either.
but I've had like regular lard. Strawberry rhubarb refrigerated. I've never made that.
I
My ex-mother-in-law made it with strawberry jello and rhubarb, and somehow
Yeah.
she just put it in the fridge. I never watched her make it, but boy, did I eat it! It was good.
Yeah, I've made, that you kept it in the when you made it up, then you kept it in the freezer until you were ready to get it out and eat it.
Yeah. That's what we did with ours.
I've done that before.
Even when I make a rhubarb pie, I'll do the strawberry jello.
I've never done anything with rhubarb before.
And I'll make just a rhubarb pie with strawberry jello.
Mm.
And then dice up a couple of strawberries to make it look pretty at the end.
Yeah.
Well, Charlotte said she couldn't figure it out. Well, did you find the link? Let me put the link right at the bottom.
Charlotte, I think you have been on here before.
She has.
That's what I thought.
But you should be
Had
able to.
some troubles, I think, with one or the other video or something.
There's StreamYard. I see it now in the chat.
Click on that.
Ouch.
What is it? Oh, my glue.
She's buying stuff. What she didn't know she had.
That's why I'm slowly going over to clear plastic so I can look.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is cool. Odds and ends. Oh, this must have been my grandmother's. There's got to be 100 hooks in here.
Huh.
That looks like a bone.
You'll have to connect your microphone and camera, Charlotte. She's in the basement. That's it. Her name is. But devices are not connected.
No.
Yeah, you'll have to allow the microphone and the camera
Pen.
and unmute.
And if it doesn't bring up your name, make sure to put your name. And because it's always asked me, do you want to use this name again?
Ooh, this one looks like a.
Well, I didn't change my name since I've been on here.
But that's not Charlotte. That's Marie.
Who is that?
Marie beat you, Charlotte. You better keep trying. I don't see Charlotte yet.
Does anybody know what this thing is?
Can't see it.
Is that a tatting thing that you do tatting with?
That's a
I don't
bobbin.
know.
That's a tatting bobbin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
Or if
Not me either. I know I've seen one before. That's why I said it was
Oh, yeah,
something
this one
about
has
tatting.
thread on it.
and put it in your survival kit when you need to make a net to catch fish to eat. You can tie your net up with those too.
Oh, I'll just go to the store.
It's like I've seen a lot of nets being made with those too. They're a little bit bigger. Yep,
Or you
they're the
just
same
catch it with a
species,
hook. That's
Can
how
you
we
hear-
used to fish.
Can you hear us, Marie? Hello. I don't know. Can you hear us? Hello, Marie?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
either.
You may have to put it in the chat that she needs to unmute or
Well,
say she needs to say something.
Tatting, shuttle. Somebody said a bob.
Yeah. yeah.
Tatting.
I
Is
think
that-
it can be called either or.
Is that fancy work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to do that. That's too small. And I got a bunch of these wooden things with, it looks like yarn or thread on them. I don't know what they're for, but I thought you could hit somebody with one of them. They try and break in, just whack them. See, if I don't have something to keep me busy, I get goofy.
That's how you got hurt the last time.
Well, I dropped something the last time.
Hey, yeah, there's a game we could play.
Name the old stuff.
Mona, show us old gadgets and we can guess what they are. I got a lot of old gadgets.
Let's see some.
Yeah, I think they're interesting. I'll make you bigger if you've got something to show.
See if I recognize
This
any
isn't
of
old, but
Let me just a second. I'll move you
them. Got
up.
on a spool of thread.
yeah, but she's got hair.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Cute.
Got a face somewhere. Yeah, see
Yeah,
her little
there's the face. That looked like
Yeah.
Dolly Parton.
grandmother made that.
That's cute.
That's from Avon, isn't it?
I don't know. It's
Is it
a
like-
pincushion. Ooh, it's got a razor blade in it.
Oh, it's
It looks like something a powder puff would be in.
Yeah,
what I
Yeah.
Years ago.
Well,
I used to have a powder. Grandma used to have a powder puff in there for us kids.
Oh, that's a thread holder.
Oh, it holds
Yeah.
the bobbin for
Holds
symbols.
thread.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know why
Thread
she's
for
got a razor blade in there, but she did.
Well, that center holds to store whatever.
All right, here's something else.
But I had one like that that was a powder
Don't
puff.
mind the dust.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
too.
pretty.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
And it actually rocks, but if you rock it too hard, your bobbins go flying.
Yeah.
Those are thimbles.
Symbols. Yeah.
Symbol.
Yeah, thimble. Remember these?
Yes. I used to have one of those. I don't know what happened to it.
I've never seen one.
I never.
You
had
never have?
Nope. Oh, I got
Yeah,
one.
I've got those.
Oil
I've got,
can.
I think I got 3 of them, different
wouldn't
sizes.
Use the oil though.
No.
Yeah.
all the different pin cushions and thread holders.
Achoo.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That's
Oh, that's
cute.
all
And then I got all my.
so different scissors. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what these scissors are for, but I got
That's
them
a
all.
cute idea.
Oops. And then she made this. She used to sell these at the craft show.
Yeah.
Just a basket of all craft.
That's cute.
Cute.
Ramona's
God.
200 thimbles. That was her grandma's. That's a bunch of thimbles.
Gosh.
My mom's got all the thimbles.
No, you have some. We just seen them.
Well, yeah. I got enough to fill my chair and a couple upstairs, but she has all the rest of them.
I love that little bird behind you.
My mom got me that. And then this is the Garden Company Ltd. This little tin
Oh, I
can.
love that tin.
This
Oh, that's
was my sister-in-law's mom's. It's got little pins in there. Or wait,
Yeah.
no, this was my grandmother's. The other one over there was hers, was her mom's.
Mona, someone asked you a question.
The rest of the stuff is scattered all over. I'm not gonna go.
Was
Mona
that
is
I have got a bunch of those baskets.
Yes, Longenberger. I got them everywhere. My mom collects them. I only take the little ones.
I've never had one, but I see them on Marketplace. Through
I have a
Facebook
lot of them that I got from my aunt, the one that passed, Beverly's mom.
all the time. Uh-huh.
I've got a whole bunch of them.
And I got them all there. And then up here, these are all buttons, vintage buttons there, all over there. Oh, here's some stuff.
Okay, Marla, 300 what?
Probably
Of
baskets.
those baskets.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I don't know what.
We can tell how Mona does.
Yeah.
That's about it too. Oh,
Yeah, they
those
don't
are
make
just,
them. They don't make them anymore because they went out of business.
these are some old, them thingies.
What? Let me see. What thingy?
What thingy?
That you make tape with or something.
Oh, that's to put. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
that is.
binding or
Seam tape. Yeah.
Yeah, it's seam tape or
Yeah.
teeny
Lori
tiny
Hope.
binding.
Lori Hope likes to use them.
Yeah.
I tried it once. To me, it wasn't worth getting them out. And they get hot. Now, this is a little lunch pail.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
that's so cute.
Don't ask me why I have it, but
Bunch of
I like
cool stuff.
weird stuff. And here's some of my scissors.
There's another basket. I got one like that.
That is
Here's one of those old
dusty.
Drits.
for
The
the
drits.
patterns.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
tracing
Yeah,
paper.
I've got one of them somewhere
And
I
these are
had
all
one.
from Home Ec.
yeah,
Mhm.
these are all scissors of all different kinds. And then I don't know where the rest of them are. I think they're in another basket over there. And let's see. Over here is those things I was telling you about,
I got one like that too.
that you
Yeah.
whack somebody with. And another one of she used to darn socks with these.
Oh, okay.
And the rest is scattered everywhere. Trying to think if there's anything real close. Oh, I got an old iron over here. Let me show you.
I've got an antique iron that still works, and I love it.
You heard that dusting.
Yeah, mine's about
And
like
this
that.
works too.
Uh-huh.
This is a Wolverine. This I got at a garage sale. It doesn't go with it, but I thought it looked cute.
It does the same job.
Yeah. And I have pin cushions all over the house. But I'm not going to grab them all. Pin cushions. I have buttons all over the house. Every room in the house has buttons. And then I kept just enough for her ceramic figurines and all the different dogs and kitties.
Yeah.
To fill my little cabinet over there. And the rest I gave to my brother.
Yeah.
And the rest we sold because there was like hundreds. I think she was a hoarder.
Charlotte, can you hear me? Charlotte sent a private message and don't know what she's doing wrong. You have to allow the microphone and the camera so we can see you and hear you.
Because it's one of the easiest things to join because you don't have to have passwords or
Nothing.
yeah.
Just click on StreamYard, and then it gives you choices. Do you want to go to Google, Safari, whatever, and click on one of them.
Oh, and I got wooden spools in this little drawer thing.
Hello, hop to it.
Good to Lois. Hello.
Hey, Lois.
Where is she?
In the chat.
Oh.
You're gonna look a long time, Mona.
Where's she?
I'll be right back.
Misha. Misha's leaving.
I think I got too much dust on
Good
me.
night, Misha.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna have to leave in a few minutes too because I got to go in there and do a few more things in that room. I don't think he'll be here till tomorrow afternoon. I think he's got to work in the morning.
Another thing.
You're hoping he has to work in the morning.
Yeah, but hey, he
more
won't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
Let me make it bigger. I gotta scroll up.
Yeah, I need to see that bigger.
Yeah, but she's on the
Will
top.
you
Right.
quit
He said, wait,
dusting?
you'll see the dust. Let me
Well,
get it
might as well
off.
clean while I'm at it.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, let me see the back of it. Oh, okay.
It's for a ball of string.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, there's a hole right
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
That's where your
And you
string
pull
comes
it
out.
through.
Okay.
Seen
Huh.
one before.
But my mom gave it to me so my aunt couldn't have it.
Does this go bad? Those won't go bad.
Oh, that's just a quilting ruler. You don't need that. Yours truly incorporated. Atlanta, Georgia. All right, that's enough of my history lesson.
Okay.
I'm getting tired and dusty over here.
We enjoyed that. Thanks for sharing with us because that was
Yeah.
That was interesting.
it
Thank
was.
you.
I love old stuff.
Yeah.
that's why you're here with us, because we're all old.
Yeah, because we're all old.
Come on up, Pam.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
She's got room.
I'm the youngest one, and I'm learning stuff about the old stuff.
I like Linda Denton. At least you're getting dusting done.
No, not the shelves, just the stuff.
Did you sit them back down perfectly so you don't have to dust?
No, I put them back in their spots, but not exactly. I'm the only one here, so I don't care if there's dust.
Yeah.
I did run the sweeper and wash all the rugs today and washed all the couch covers. But that's as far as I got.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of old
Hi, Pam.
the old sewing baskets and all the different sewing containers that you put stuff in. But most of them I filled with buttons.
I gotta go out. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. We'll be here.
Well, my cabinet's only like this big. It's a real thin one. It was my grandmother's, and it's just enough for all my little animals. And they're all vintage. Like I got a poodle with gold on it, Pekingese, just weird stuff.
I'm going to leave y'all.
Okay.
And
Bye,
I'll
Francis.
I'll keep checking back and forth tomorrow to see if you come on.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
bye-bye.
Love all y'all.
Night.
Bye, you too.
Bye.
Now where'd that? Oh, that's over there.
Oh, I'll be back.
She's got a must be a hot date.
Oh, yeah, her boyfriend's calling, ain't he?
Yeah.
She hurried to go answer that, didn't she?
She ran out of the room faster than you think.
Somebody's coming your way.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Do I need to mute her? Is that Sheila that I'm hearing?
I don't
Yeah.
know. My grandmother used to have 4 curios full of salt and pepper shakers. What happened to them when she passed away? I have no idea.
Huh.
My aunt had a yard sale and she just sold everything without telling any of us she was having a yard sale.
Huh.
I have my great grandmother's little bluebird salt and pepper shakers. And then my aunt gave me some ice cream cone salt and pepper shakers that are old that I like, but that's enough for me. 2 pairs is enough. I mean,
I was just glad Grandma gave me her pinking shears before, because she says I can't use them anymore. They're too heavy.
yeah, I got to take mine to get them sharpened. Hi, Pam.
Hi. I couldn't find the button on my phone before I came in to do that share on my things. That's why I went out and I still didn't see it. So whatever. Speaking of having things, I have my great grandmother's quilting rack that hangs from the ceiling.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah, it looks like a big picture frame.
Yeah.
And it
Does it
had a
have
hoist and you hoisted it up.
Does it have spikes in it to hold the fabric on the sides?
I'm not sure. It's been in storage for 12 plus years.
Oh, mine.
I need to get it out.
For
Yeah, I can't believe it. I have stuff in storage for over 12 years.
yeah. I don't know where to put it. It's too much, and I can't just hang it from wherever.
Yeah.
So it's just folded up and put in the back shed.
I had planned on getting my cousin to cut it down and make frames out of it and put her picture in it, but he's passed away now too. Anyway, I'll figure out something. Hopefully when I get my new house next year, I'll have a place to hang it on the wall and then just put pictures and stuff with inside
You
of
can
it.
have it, I guess.
That's a good idea. And what is whittling? What's a WIDDLE?
That's
What's
where you
whittling?
cut wood with a knife.
I thought that
Yeah.
was whittle.
I thought that
Whittling.
Whittling. But I
Hey.
thought it was spelled different than that.
yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was with the T.
I got to see what's in this basket now. You guys got me curious.
Hey, Rita,
Uh-huh.
do you eat that milk raw or do you pasteurize it or what?
We drink it raw. I like it raw. I'm not
and
going
your scissors.
to pasteurize it. No.
I knew a lot of people, some people get sick from drinking raw milk. I didn't know.
Hey, I've drank it since I was a kid. We're not going to get sick from it.
No.
My
Yeah.
daughter got a cyst.
You built up immunity to all the bugs.
and she got a cyst in her off of her throat from having
Ooh,
raw milk.
these cut good.
But a lot of people can't do the raw milk and the wells that aren't filtered and treated.
Oh my! I gotta use these babies.
Some people have to have pasteurized well water too, heated and then brought back.
No, never pasteurize it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look at these suckers.
Well, the cow milk and put the refrigerator in that, or down in the
This maker's
bucket
years.
in the
Who's
well.
the guy talking?
Keep it cold.
Kathy, that's your husband talking about raw milk, ain't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Kathy. I don't think I've ever met you.
Hey, I've seen you on here a lot.
I just got through eating dinner and was flipping through the channels. I went, oh, the girls are on.
Yeah. I just don't come up on the panel too much. I usually stay in chat.
Universal sewing attachment.
My daughter doesn't even call us girls anymore. We're hens.
Hens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Melinda calls, are the hens on tonight? Well, first she'll say, is Rita on tonight? And are the hens coming on after she says, is Rita on?
These are old 75 cents for Singer needles.
As I was changing to do to get on here, I heard Mona say something about how she likes old things. I started to say, good, she probably likes some of us then.
Oh, look, life insurance with needles in it. Must have been like a promotion. National Life and Accident Company.
Oh yeah, I've got some. My great grandmother had. I've got an old wooden, those pull-out fans that the old used to use, and it has advertisement on it. Somebody was handing those out for their advertisement way back when.
Ooh, I gotta pick
Now,
him up.
years ago, my parents used to have an insurance man that come out every month, and when he come, he give Mama a card that had all kind of needles in it, all different sizes, and it had the insurance company advertisement on it.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Tomorrow is the reason you should buy life insurance today. I don't think I've ever heard of them.
Mo-
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know the house, okay? You know where you keep your mailbox and your eggs and milk. Drivers come up and put milk and eggs in your mailbox.
They don't do that in my area.
We had a box on my grandma's porch that they would
used to
deliver.
Yeah.
up here in our houses, we used to have a mailbox and where they keep the milk and that.
Yes.
My dad locked the keys in the house. Locking the mailbox was locked. Guess who had to go in the house to get them?
Yes,
And I was only
Oh, somebody.
maybe 7. I was only not even.
Drive it.
I was so
As soon as
scared I
you
could
stop
fit
the
right
pedal,
into
the pedal
the
won't
next
brake
to
on.
go. We're in trouble.
Good queen. Oh,
I remember a horse-pulled wagon going through my aunt's neighborhood selling vegetables and stuff. And she'd put out the empty milk bottles that you'd wash and put them out for the milkman to pick up when he dropped off bottles of milk.
Yep. My mom did that too. And get the eggs from them.
Y'all remember the Fuller Brush Man who used to come around to sell hairbrushes and stuff?
no.
No.
Fuller Brush Company. They'd come around selling you all sorts of brushes and combs, and
Oh.
then the Hoover Man would come around to sell you Hoover vacuum cleaners.
The only thing Marlon gets from the insurance man's a bill.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I told our census account.
Hey, our insurance doubled last year, and I got on, and I've been with that insurance company since 1986. And they decided that our houses were appraising more, so they were charging us. I went from like $1,800 a year to $3,100, 32, something like that. I got on Facebook, push a little button. I had people calling me, and Farmers Insurance down close to Houston gave me insurance for less than what I was paying in Germania. And I couldn't get anybody in this area to give it to me that price. It was Farmers Insurance. Not even the Farmers Insurance guy in this area would do that.
Charlotte, I live about 15 minutes from 20 minutes from Atlanta. South of Atlanta.
Let's see if these cut.
Thought I'd feel some bobbins while I'm sitting here talking to y'all.
Ooh, those are sharp too.
I'm laughing at that one. We used to hide from the Fuller Brush Man, says farm wife. Did y'all ever do that when somebody like that would come? You just kind of, Mama say, "Be quiet. We won't go to the door."
My mom still does that.
I try to do that when people come around doing surveys and stuff, and guess who gets going? My dog.
Hey, Rita, did you ever get that bobbin rewinder thingy taken care of?
It came. I ordered another one and it came today, and I haven't tried it because she set it on the porch and it was cold, and I wanted it to kind of acclimate before I tried it. But the new one's here.
Well, I didn't know how much you had to pay for one, but I was noticing on the website of the company I bought my machine, they had them that, sit on the side there, and they were $300 something.
Ain't nothing cheap.
Well, I was going to say if she couldn't find one that, they had them. I didn't know if that was a right price or not.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find any in stock. I ordered from 2 or 3 different places, and then they'd tell me, "Well, we're going to have to order from the company 4 to 6 weeks," but they wouldn't tell me till after I'd already, gave them my credit card number and all that good stuff. But
What's the matter?
Nothing.
My dog was looking at me.
Oh,
It's
Max,
I'm just sitting
like,
here.
I didn't do it.
come here.
I didn't do it.
Let me show you.
I'm always
Max.
guilty though.
Max, can you see it
I think
a little bit?
I see his
Maxie?
backside.
he's a big dog, but I can't tell much about him. He's big.
Aw, how cute. What's his name? Max?
Max, uh-huh.
Hi, Max.
Say,
What are
hey.
you doing, honey?
He froze the camera.
We had a milkman.
He
for years.
thinks I have something to eat. I did, but I don't anymore.
We
Mm.
might have relatives that are a milkman. You never know.
That's where Dad always said I came from, the milkman.
My dad told me I came from a cabbage patch.
Mhm.
And then later in life, I was what the bird dropped on the fence post and grew.
Oh my.
That's where it all started with the poo.
Started a long time ago, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh, so you've been full of it for years, huh?
Yes.
Sandra, did I make you have to go get something to eat?
I got up. I was going to feed Ace, but he's not awake yet. So I grabbed me the leftover stuffing.
Well, that pen don't work.
I had leftover coconut cake.
Oh, that sounds. Oh, I don't like coconut.
I don't do cake.
It was
unless it's
delicious.
angel food. But
I was
won't-
going to make fry pies today, but I didn't feel like it.
I did a Rita with a bunch of apples. I cooked them, and I put up 22 frozen apple pies.
Oh,
Wow.
those
I
will be
just
So
good.
if we
They'll be
want to,
good later on.
yes, if we want a fried pie, I can just go in there and heat up the oil and fry us
fry
a couple of pies.
I'll get cold, yeah.
Does the grease have to be real thick, or can you just like turn it over?
You can turn them over after you
'em
let
I
them
want to
cook a
take
little
out my
bit.
deep fryer. It's way at the bottom of the shelf.
Yeah, I put a
have a hard
couple
time
inches
getting back up.
in mine or an inch. It doesn't
But,
matter.
but you could get by with not much and just flip them over. You can fit. You
Uh-huh.
I'll do that then.
That's
Ooh,
the way
Marla
I
ate a
do.
turkey, cheese, and lettuce sandwich. Now you're
But
making
Rita,
me
I
hungry.
can't get mine little like yours are. Mine are
Well-
always big.
well,
I think we need to make Sandra big so I can see what she's eating.
stuffing.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I
I
thought it
don't
was
have any
good.
ice cream.
I had strawberry cheesecake ice cream yesterday. It was pretty good.
Mm.
I made my daughter give me some. She goes, I only bought a little container. I said, I don't care. I only want a little bit.
When I was on Kathy's earlier, her husband threw away a brand new carton of ice cream because he didn't like the flavor.
Oh, geez.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
That's not very
Wasn't
smart.
somebody there have ate it in that house, in that home?
Well, because they only have the freezer on top of the refrigerator, he probably had to figure out, do I freeze this or do I freeze this? I would have ate it.
I think I would have given it to a neighbor or something
Yeah.
before I threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Oh, that's
she
what-
wasn't
And
happy.
Charlotte, I have never been to Metter, but I know it's in South Georgia. It's a good little ways from us.
Oh, that's it.
I wouldn't know where that is either.
Yes, and it's way down South Georgia.
No.
Oh, that's fine.
I have to look at a map or Google.
Yeah.
I usually Google people's towns that they live at and see how far it would take to get there.
Uh-huh.
Some of them is a nice trip.
Yeah, mine would be a nice trip from you.
Oh, that's where they are. I found them.
Across the country. Yeah.
What did you
Now,
find?
my husband was up in Oregon back last summer. Was you in Washington?
Yeah, I went all the way through Washington.
Yeah, he was in Washington. Went to Seattle, went into Canada for a minute, and then turned around and come back out with his ministry,
Okay.
and then come all the way back home.
Huh.
I didn't get to go. I had to stay with Max.
Hey, somebody that supports me.
I live on the opposite side of Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Or in the sheet with him.
Oh,
We actually
what
have,
part?
huh?
What part, Sandra? He said.
I'm outside of Spokane.
Spokane, outside of Spokane. Uh-huh. He
Has
said,
that
okay.
gone crazy over there
Is
in
what?
Spokane? I know some of those places have become really woke and defund the cops and all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
Wow, there's always crazy stuff when you get bigger population.
Yeah. Matter of fact, my little town we live in used to be nice and peaceful, but now it's classified, what is it, the worst city in Georgia
Yeah.
now. Sure is.
We used to have a lot more trouble, and Greyhound bus is no longer allowed to stop in our town. And our troubles have went away.
We
Wow.
don't have them anymore.
So
Yeah,
it was the trouble was coming in on the bus.
Well, they'd buy a bus ticket as far as they could go. Well, it seems like they came to Ritzville because our ministerial association would get them to buy them the next bus ticket, but then they had to wait till the next day. Well, then they needed food, they needed a place to sleep, and then they wanted the bus ticket. Well, they wouldn't say no. Well, there used to be, they had it all mapped out how many towns they could go along I-90. They could go clear across as far as I-90 goes, Seattle to however east it goes. They could go for free. And they just traveled. But they would get in town and want to cause trouble. But Greyhound quit stopping. I don't even know if Greyhound comes through anywhere.
No.
I don't think Greyhound's in business anymore, is it?
There's some sort of a busing system. I've seen.
Yeah.
Is it Trailways?
I'd have to Google that.
Oh, okay.
We lost them up
My
here
trash can.
in Canada.
That should get me going for a while.
Mona must be streaming chicken the thing too.
No, I'm not streaming.
Oh. You did something 12 minutes ago anyway.
Ate chips.
Oh, you did your chicken coop quilt.
Oh, the short. Yeah, that was horrible, but I couldn't get a good picture of it.
I just got notification as I'm going over here to Google.
Where did he go?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday I was working on my chicken quilt, and I kept saying that looks too small. I know I had more than that. I looked all around. I couldn't find a piece. And this evening I was sitting here and looked over, and there was the other roll that I made.
At least
I
you
kept
found
saying, I
it.
knew that quilt was bigger than that. My grandson, that's 17, he was in here tonight, and I turned on the quilting machine. He wanted to see how it worked and stuff. So he sat and played with it for a while.
But we still have a Greyhound bus station in Spokane.
Oh, okay.
I go next Friday for my first class on how to use it.
I
Rita's
wish I had
kicking me
room
out.
for a long arm.
I'm back. I'm back. I went over there and set the coffee pot for in the morning and got me a drink of water. So I was here. I could hear y'all.
She's dual duty.
But I didn't want to get off here after a while. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta make that coffee before I go to bed. Here I am cussing again, ain't I? Oh,
You've been hanging around with us too long.
You been
The
hanging
rough
around
crowd.
with us too long, Rita.
but I got it.
They're a bad influence on you.
Mm.
How many of y'all use the bigger thread versus the little one like this? I buy the
do.
big spools.
Depends
Yeah.
on what I'm making.
Yeah, I get that, and then yeah, can you see it? Hold on a second.
Uh-oh,
She lost it.
Uh-oh.
we lost her.
Well, I'm gonna go mouth some chips. I've been trying to sneak them quietly, but it's just not working.
We can't hear you chewing.
Well, I'm about to get busy on that bag. You're gonna
Well, go
hear it.
ahead.
It's the rattling
can't
of
hear
the
you
bag
chewing.
that we hear.
Yeah, we only
Yeah.
get the bag.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait.
Yep. Mona's making Emily want chips.
I already had a bag of chips before I came on.
When I was young, I used to eat a lot of chips, but I don't anymore.
My thumb hit the wrong button. Anyway, what I was going to say is I redo my bobbins, and since I don't have thread up here, can you see it?
I do the same thing.
I put my thread up there. I usually have the other thing that goes up here, but I keep knocking it off, so I started doing it down here.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Huh.
Then I run out. I rethread them again, put them back up there.
Yeah.
I can get on a bus and go from here to Jacksonville, Florida. It's only going to take me 59 hours and 5 minutes.
Goodness
Hello,
gracious.
Rita.
When I was 16, I rode a bus from San Diego to Fort Worth.
$333.75.
Well, that's not really too bad.
No, and how long did you say it would take?
59 hours.
50. Oh wow.
And there's 4 transfers. Spokane to Billings, Billings to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Chicago, and Chicago to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Jacksonville.
All right. So you'd be in my territory. I could come get you in about 15 minutes.
Well, I'm going to Boca Raton in May.
Okay.
I have no idea, except for I know it's below Jacksonville.
Yes, it
But
is.
it's above Fort Lauderdale.
The bus though, you're flying, aren't you?
Yes, we're flying. And for less than $100 more, you can fly there and get there in 7 hours.
Instead of 59.
Yeah. But that would be a scenic trip by bus.
Yeah, it would
Hey,
be.
Rita, can I bring my chicken up or no?
Is he being good?
I don't know, honestly.
That was a bad chicken last night.
Yeah.
Robbing us at gunpoint and everything. He was a bad chicken.
The bad chicken, right?
Whoops. I'm gonna pull that needle off.
Where's Sheila?
She's got
She's been
she's
gone.
on the phone. She got a phone call,
Yeah,
and I muted her because I thought we were hearing her. So, but she hadn't come back because her empty chair is still there.
Yeah. She's holding her spot.
Uh-huh.
So nobody take her chair. So.
All right.
Well, then we could take the chair if you break into the TV and go through, right?
That chair looks comfortable than the one I'm sitting in. More comfortable.
Yeah. When I go to Florida in May, I have one quilter friend going to meet up with me that's in Jacksonville.
All right.
Hey, Carrie, look at the comment.
Hey, hello there, Hen. Hello, Carrie. Are 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 you doing okay? Hand pink wave, hand wave.
Texas Angels asking how you're doing and waving to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's this thing? That's an angel.
I'm going to make her bigger so you can see what she's been working on.
I got.
Just give me just a second. I'm going to.
Yeah.
There. She's been working.
There's that piece, and there's the other piece. I'm not done yet.
But she's having fun and she's learning and learning something new every day and getting better at it.
So when I'm finished, it's supposed to go like I don't know.
But
I will figure that out.
you put the right sides together and sew it again.
Yeah.
Right sides together.
And sometimes I think beginners should do rag quilts. That way they get a finished product faster.
Well, yeah. Right sides. And so those seams would be out where you could see them.
Yeah. Because a lot of people can't afford long arming, so they're going to back to rag quilts are coming out again.
Yeah. So
I got about 6 tops that need to be long armed. So I got to hurry up and learn how to do this.
It's fun. I got this one done yesterday.
I might need a quilt now that I have a bobbin winder back.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of bobbins put up.
Hey, it's me, Chicken. How are you doing?
That chicken.
Yeah, I'm trying to be good. Trying to stay out of trouble.
Why is that not working?
Let's see.
It's unplugged.
You'll just learn the biggest mistake new quilters make is not squaring up blocks. You don't square them up and they won't fit. They don't fit together. Yeah. They got to be squared up.
Rita, do you square up yours?
Most of the time, some of the time. Now on this one that I've been working on, they've all fit pretty good. So I haven't had to. So.
Oh, okay. Here. Goodness gracious. No.
Figured I might as well sew while I'm sitting here.
Just as well.
Is there any special clothing for me?
Any special what?
Clothing.
Clothing? You say
Yeah.
clothing?
Okay. All right. Now you're done. Okay. Scoot.
And J. Mary says she needs to go do something, so she'll be right back. Got something to take care of. If the chat ends before I get back, so sorry, but I will just be here in the chat, not talking for about 20 minutes. See you later. I said I wasn't going to stay on here very long tonight, didn't I?
yeah, we've been on 1 minute and
1 hour.
1
And
hour, 44 minutes. Yeah.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost.
everybody went off. And by the time I left, it was almost 12:15 last night.
It's one thing about this homespun, it's the same side on. no matter which side you have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a little bit off. I'm not going to worry about it.
The first time Mona squared up a block, it started out 12 inches and ended up 9.
Oh,
That is easy to do. You start whacking and you keep whacking.
well, it's like my first quilt that I squared up. We didn't have rulers, so I had to draw a square on a cardboard, cut it out, and sit it on and pencil around, and then cut with scissors.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't used to have all these fancy cutting boards and rotary cutters and
My
stuff.
grandma said if it lays flat, it's good. That's
Mhm.
what my
Yeah.
great grandma said.
That reminds me, Rita, what size pantographs do you use?
I can't use the big ones. I can't, and I don't like the little ones. There's like an in-between size that fits mine. Do you know what size it would be, Sandra?
I like this 10-inch. I like the 10-inch.
Yeah.
9
'Cause-
and they're between 9
I
and 10.
think I think the one they said they gave me was an 8-inch one or something.
That's be about right. Because I have bought some that was really cute, but they were too big and I couldn't use them.
Yeah, I heard you say that before. That's why I was going to ask you if you had any around 8-inch that you didn't want anymore, or you didn't like, or something.
That's the most popular.
Mhm.
I quilted my king size quilt, the 120 by 108 quilt, with a 6-inch one.
Ooh,
I thought I was never going to get done quilting that thing.
yeah, but you have to roll it and start it so many times.
Yeah. It seemed like I was only rolling it little tiny. I said,
Yeah.
did I even move it?
Mhm.
When I did the basting down the side, I could do 3 passes without ever having to rebaste.
Uh-huh.
And I said,
that was
never
hard.
again. Never.
I think my son was hinting at Christmas. He wanted a king size quilt because they just got a king size bed.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like mine 120 by 108 for my king size.
Yeah, I like mine big.
Yeah. But I was noticing my quilt that I bought that's hand quilted that was at the store. I mean, it's all hand did. It doesn't wrinkle like our
Oh,
fabric does now.
Hmm.
There's not a wrinkle in it. It looks like I pressed it.
Huh.
Okay.
And I like the wrinkles.
They're
I know. I
natural.
told my grandson when we first time we washed his quilt.
Sheila's back. Didn't see you come back. Sheila's back.
Yeah. I was talking to a friend that we're going to a meeting on the 15th about going on a cruise. Well, they changed the deposit date, which is like one day next week. Or let's see, what's the day? Well, in 9 days. So, but I got some information
Everybody,
she didn't get. So,
everybody pray for my grandson. He takes his driving test Monday.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
want
boy.
to do this in one go round.
Good luck. I wish him luck. Hope he
yes.
passed.
It
Marla,
was terrible just trying to get his permit.
Oh,
Is it
Marla.
like, I don't know if it's like that in other states now or not, where you have to do it by appointment ever since COVID.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, you
And
do.
it takes
In Georgia.
forever to get in there.
Actually, in
Yeah.
some states now, you gotta graduate high school first to get a permit.
Washington State, you've always had to have an appointment.
Year
But see,
2.
they didn't have that here until the COVID. You just walked in
Yeah.
and got in
I
line.
think COVID changed a lot of that.
Ours
In
was
New Mexico,
appointments.
where I'm from originally, you gotta finish at 16. You can get a learner permit until you graduate high school. Then you could get a full driver's license. If you don't graduate, you can't get a driver's license.
You have to be in high school here to get it if you're under a certain age.
Right.
If you're still school age,
Right.
you have to show proof that you're still going to school.
Right.
That's a good
Which
one.
means
for
you gotta
being a
graduate high
Marine.
school. in order to get a full driver's license.
Boy, am I lucky.
And you
Sheila
not,
Campbell
they will,
is
they will
asking a
not give you
question.
they will not give you a full driver's license if you don't graduate high school.
Does anybody have a suggestion about a Luna Marie?
Well, Luna is the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
I'm sure
maybe-
there's several, could be panels out there that have to do with the moon.
Something with stars and moon,
Yeah.
And
atmospheric.
Sheila sews and she has a quilt machine, so she can make it. Whatever she decides to make.
Yeah. Now, see, her name is spelled different
Mm-hmm.
than mine. There's so many ways to spell that.
Uh-huh.
Boy, did I look at that out on this fabric that you can't tell which side is right or wrong.
Uh-huh.
When I did the put it together
Yeah.
and started sewing, when I flipped it over, it was going to be up wrong. But luckily, I got that far and could cut it.
I agree, Texas Angel. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how about driving while legally blind?
Has anybody
Now-
seen Texas Angel? I have never heard of them before.
No.
No.
She's been in chat several times, so
Yeah.
she's and been a subscriber for a while.
Somebody's angel right now.
Yeah.
So she's
You
been a
remember-
subscriber for a while. So
You remember when I told you a while back about my
Was Laura
son-in-law
on
having
here?
that bad wreck? You remember that, Rita? It was a 17-year-old that hit him.
oh.
Yeah.
See, that's what it's going to look
He's
like.
still not back to work.
That is so cute.
That's so
It is cute. Yeah,
I'm
she showed me.
Maybe a gingham check would do.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is that homespun where it's the same on both sides,
Yeah.
Oh.
where they weave the color of the thread, not dyed.
And
This is for me, so I shouldn't worry about which way my chicken's face.
I see Laura Austin's up past her bedtime.
I am so OCD about things matching and being perfect and everything else that I drive myself crazy.
One lady that I'd sent that chicken bonnet pattern to, she'd reworked it and she'd put scallops on the front of hers, which I thought was real cute.
Well,
On my bonnets, you can't see it very well on this one. Let me see if I can find another one. Well, you'd have to look closely. But along here, I put stitching like she had ribbon or something on her hat.
Yeah.
So I tried them with different colors, different style of stitching on their bonnets. And then I took, instead of keeping the bonnet the same on some of them, I cut it a little rounder and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Little
I like to
wavy.
do a chicken with the butt, sort of like the wing, to give the butt a little bit more fluff to it, like a fluffy butt. I like to do something
Laura
like
fell
that.
asleep on her recliner.
yeah.
And woke up to go to bed. I've done that lots of times.
I did that
Harry
last
did that
night.
last night.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah.
to bed right after
Mm-hmm.
he woke up in his chair.
Okay, let me see if this other strip is going to work.
Night, Mona.
Good night, Mona.
Hoping to find a way to put up my electric fan off the ground to keep it off the floor.
Yeah, Jane, we all like Pam's chickens. We think they're designed really cute.
Thank you.
Hey Pam,
I
how much do
wasn't
you
for
charge
sure
for a
how
chicken?
big. I wasn't sure how big to make the block, the white around it.
Laura,
So I
where
went
are you
with
going?
9 by 11. All right. I know I got some here somewhere. That should work. Hopefully.
I made mine 12 finished and 12 and a half, but Pam's making hers a little smaller, she just said. So.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure what you did, and then I just was looking to see how it would fit.
Laura usually always goes to warmer weather.
and she lives in Florida. So.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be warmer to start with, isn't it?
Well, she goes on a cruise with her family. She goes on cruise with her sister. She loves to go on cruises.
Cruises are fun.
Yeah.
I love cruising.
The only thing I cruise is down Interstate 90.
She said
Okay, Laura. I went to
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas, St. Kitts, and then we went to Puerto Rico, and then Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be.
I'm afraid I'd get on one of those ships and everybody would be either sick as can be or run ashore somewhere, or a big old storm that'd wipe it out.
As long as she's not going on the cruise on May 1st.
I've been on a riverboat cruise recently in August.
That I wouldn't mind doing.
Right, the riverboat?
Yeah.
We have one that goes up and down the
Columbia?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fabric Patch did that last year.
We have one here in Colorado, the Cherry Creek State Park, the Pelican Princess riverboat cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
like a steamboat.
There's a question for Rita, but she's not on the screen right now.
I'm back. I got to thinking, I bet Terry's asleep and he won't put no wooden stove, so I wouldn't put wooden stove.
You want to know if Rita's ever been out of the state of Arkansas?
Not far. I've been to Missouri and Oklahoma a little bit, but not far. Not far. I never go no place, and I don't think I want to go very far. So.
Not now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we had no choice when we traveled because my husband was in the Air Force, so we drove from place to place.
And you know how hard it is to go any place when you live on a farm? There's too many animals. What are you going to do with all of them?
That's what my husband gripes about because I always had rabbits, horses, or something, you know. He gripes now because I have fish and chickens.
Mm.
And Laura wants to know where you're going, Sheila.
And Nick.
I thought animals could take care of themselves, right? Or no?
Well, it depends. Who's got a pasture and a lot of water?
Cow and do all that stuff.
Yeah. Cows have to be milked.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have food.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the summer, they can free range on the grass, but you still have to make sure the water's working, the fences aren't down. There's still so many things.
You're cutting and baling hay. You're doing stuff all the time.
Yeah. And like I have this dog and I have a sugar glider that has to be fed. I could sneak the sugar glider because he's little. Because they say that he only weighs 4 to 5 ounces. So
Let me make sure I got it right this time. Oh, yeah.
Christy Lou just wants to stay put and raise her chickens. Yep.
I think I'm going to have to rehome my 3 chickens. My husband's cat just won't leave them alone. They didn't even come out of the coop today. They were too scared to come out. And then finally one came out, and it's like this, and it's running to the barn to get in the barn right quick. She likes to play peekaboo and jump out and scare them. She doesn't hurt them. She just likes scaring them.
What did you talk about while Ann was gone? She went to eat. What did we talk about when she was gone? Because you were talking about chicken feet and fish eyeballs when she left.
Who was that?
We hadn't
Oh,
talked
him.
about that anymore.
Uh-oh, Shamar's on. Oh, no. What's the name of the show, Mona? I'll have to go check it out because I didn't know he was on another show.
What's that?
That Shamar Moore.
Oh,
Yeah, they talked about him last night. I didn't know what was going to happen to Frances. She was,
Oh, yeah. Francis.
how did Beverly been doing?
she's better, I guess. She's
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she ever woke up from whatever she was in. So
Yeah,
did.
she had
She
the
did.
pneumonia.
Oh,
She
I
had
can't.
pneumonia and a urinary tract infection. So I'm sure
yeah,
they're
urinary
treating her.
tract infection can make old people crazy.
I think they weren't giving her enough liquids
Right.
or seeing that she was, drinking enough.
My mom just shut down and the last days and I think she had a stroke. It's during COVID 2020 and they called me and told me to come on in because we hadn't been able to see them for a couple months to go into nursing homes.
Yeah.
And they said she was guarding her right arm and she wouldn't let me uncover it and look at it. And she just had a blank look on her face and they brought shortcake. It was Mother's Day weekend and they brought strawberry shortcake in and I tried to give it to her and she put her hand up to, she didn't want it, but she never spoke. I truly think she had a stroke because they had taken her off all the medicines. When she started fighting them on the medicines, I told them, don't worry about it. And she was on blood thinners and stuff, and she had already had 2 or 3 strokes before. And then they had the nerve to put it down that was into Alzheimer's. She did not, she had dementia, but she didn't have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, and there is a difference.
Yes. So it made me really mad at the fact that, that's, what the doctor just, threw on their end of Alzheimer's.
On my grandmother's, because she died just of natural causes at 90 some years of age, they put starvation.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a terrible thing to see on your grandparents' death certificate. It's like it's like, did we do wrong by putting her in this assisted living?
Yeah.
It just makes you wonder, did we do wrong? Was they starving her? Because that's what they say it was. She died of starvation. But now they have to put 3 things on your death certificate.
Hey, give your dog.
Well, she wasn't drinking or eating those last days at all.
My
So
mom
she
was
was,
in a coma.
One. Oh,
so she just passed on.
Yeah. My mom went in a coma, had a stroke in her sleep. Just enough to make her comatose. Longest 11 days in my life.
Yeah, my mom had a massive stroke and
let me give you
she
a hug.
lasted 10 days in a coma, but I was there every day, all day.
Yes, I love you.
When I wasn't working, I was with my mom. When my dad wasn't working, he was with my mom. And we just kept rotating out.
Yeah.
And we was getting tired.
Yeah, I was getting drained. I was there from like 9 in the morning to 9 at night.
And the more I sat there, the more I got mad at my sister and 3 brothers.
Did you? Well, my son,
They
they
wasn't
were
nice
letting
names.
him work in Memphis during that time. And so every day he would come by once or twice.
Oh, my sister wouldn't drive down. My brothers wouldn't drive down. They wanted to remember them as they was, or her as she was.
Well, my niece and nephew, they came by when, they could, but they were both working. They came by.
No, she sleeps all day long.
I'm surprised Bailey's sleeping. But we just did fetch before we came on. I was trying to run her energy out.
Mine's already gone to bed.
Mm.
Mine hadn't bothered me tonight.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that little thing. We
Uh,
usually hear that toy.
but
Yeah.
sometimes
She
though
in the,
I lock her in the other room so with Terry.
she's, she's in there with him.
Yeah.
Hmm. Probably in my chair, so the good chair.
Hey, you think
Yeah.
chicken, will my chicken get along with your chickens, Pam?
I don't know. I don't know if they get along or not. Your chicken's mean.
My
You got
chicken,
a bad chicken.
a bad chicken?
Well, yeah.
Meaner than her rooster that chases
Yeah.
the dog around.
Well, I need that rooster to come chase this cat around so this cat will learn to leave the chickens
Yeah,
alone.
you do. You need a mean rooster to run that cat off.
I'm 3/4 the way done with this one, Laura. I'll have my baby quilt done
Hey,
by
where's the
tomorrow
cat?
night.
I'm gonna chase him down. I'm gonna bite him, eat him, bite his leg. Where's the cat?
I don't think anybody uses those wood quilt frames anymore. I think we all have a set of them, a bunch of us, but we don't use them.
We're gonna have to meet in the middle sometime and have a big bonfire of old wood quilt frames.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
I bet the Amish people or Millersburg, I bet
Yeah,
they use
no,
wooden
no.
ones.
No,
I would give
there's
mine
no.
to anybody because my kids are just gonna burn it, trash it,
Uh,
because you can't ship them anywhere. They're too big and awkward.
Throw that chicken away.
I forgot. Oh, I can't do two things at once. I gotta take all that apart now.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
My chicken, all right, come back here. My battery's fixing to die. Anyway, right quick, I'll tell you, my sashing doesn't match the roll above. I forgot to pin it and match it.
Oh
I'm just,
no!
I can't do two things at once. That's all there is to it. All right, okay, my phone's dying, ladies. I'll see you later.
Good
Okay.
night,
Bye.
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 I like that she just threw it. Sometimes you just got to do that, you know.
You know, sewing on these live streams doesn't always work out.
No,
I
it's
have
hard
to
to
pay
keep up.
attention to what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will have you guys on, but it'd be hard for me to watch and do it at the same time.
Ann's in Washington State. That's 2 quilt frames in Washington State.
Right.
I mean, that because her daughters don't use it. Yep. Neither one of my daughters have any interest in sewing at all, you know.
Neither does mine. I have 2 daughters.
I
They're
have
not
2.
interested either.
One daughter that lives in eastern Oklahoma, one year, she brought me 2 blouses for me to like sew a button on one of them and a little rip, which didn't take me 3 minutes to sew it.
Hmm I just fixed my son-in-law's pants, and my daughter can do it if she'll sit down and try.
Yeah. So now the oldest daughter, um, I've got a real nice African that she knitted for
Yeah.
me.
That's good.
So she knows how to do that. She can do that.
My youngest can sew a little bit, but she doesn't have time. She's the one that's a nurse.
Yeah. This is the one that doesn't have any interest and brought me something to repair. She's a nurse.
Hmm My son brought me 2 big old giant pieces of foam and the fabric to cover the foam to go on benches on each side of his fireplace.
I'm gonna jump off
Fine.
now, Rita.
Oh, all right.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Make sure
Bye.
you
Bye, farmer wife.
take that chicken with you.
Okay.
Bye, farmer wife.
Bye,
Bye,
farm.
farm wife.
Sounds funny that we call her farm wife.
Yeah.
Can't remember
And,
everybody.
and each of these girls took home ec, so it's not like they don't know how to do it.
Exactly.
They
That's why I
uh,
said my oldest daughter could do it if she tried.
hmm
What's
And I
that?
told her, I said, there is such a thing as hemming tape,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know
but
what my daughter did when she needed her pants hemmed? The stapler.
Oh yeah.
my
Yeah, Melissa
sister
did
did
that
that.
too. I've seen her staple something before.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I says, why didn't you just use duct tape? It would have been prettier because it
Uh,
caught
Yeah.
on her socks and ran her socks.
uh,
Oh, I never thought about
I
duct
did.
tape. Then I had to hide the duct tape.
Yeah.
I had 3/4 the
But I
way
did
done with
get
this
my
binding.
sis.
Yay.
I did get my sister to come and help with the quilting bee we had at church.
Yeah.
She learned a lot.
Uh,
I
I
was
think I
raised
think
in
that
a
would be
happy
fun to
family.
do that because you'd have a lot of different people there with different
No, Kenny, mine
experiences.
wasn't either.
Well, most of the group of mine didn't know what they were doing. And we made the potato chip block, which is just real, real
Uh-huh.
scrappy.
oh,
Yeah.
And when
you
I went to put them
missed
things
it
together,
earlier. Yeah.
What'd
they
you say?
were hard because they were all different sizes. And I kept telling them, make sure you have a 1/4 inch seam.
Yeah.
And some of them was a 1/2 inch, some was a 1/4. Some I had to completely take apart, take a picture of it first, take it apart, and put it back together.
Yeah. Now my mom was a fantastic cook. She did a lot of canning because they always had a garden. She loved doing that kind of thing. And she did simple sewing.
Night, Charlotte.
My mama was a good seamstress. She made wedding dresses and everything.
Mm.
I'm sorry you couldn't get
Made
up,
quilts.
Charlotte. We would have if you would have pushed all the right buttons, I'd have put you up.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
hitting the right buttons.
You just have to hit the right button.
Yep.
And Laura, I'm just south of Atlanta. Yes. I'm about 15 minutes from the Hartsville airport.
That's one
That's the big
airport
main
I
airport.
never want to have to go through. It's the Atlanta airport.
Oh, yeah. I've flown out of it several times.
I didn't like Chicago's airport.
Mm.
Mm.
I haven't flown to there.
And St. Paul, the Twin Cities, that one's something else. They let us off at one end and had to get to the other end to catch our connecting flight. And I had to go potty, and you had to pay to use the bathroom.
My.
Oh, my goodness.
And I didn't have a quarter. And I was 7 months pregnant. So this other gal climbed on the floor under the door to open it for us.
Oh my
She didn't
goodness.
have a quarter
nice.
either.
Mm.
Night candy.
Night candy.
Oh, I love that. Don't ask me to hem your pants.
And Jay Mary's came back.
Yeah.
We're still here. And I
Yep.
was just going to be here about an hour tonight, and it's been 2 hours and 13 minutes.
And you haven't been sewing either.
I
You've
haven't
been
been-
running around doing little things, but you're ready to go to bed.
I am just about ready because it's 15 to 10. So hello, Tina. I think
Yeah.
that's time we see her name tonight.
Yeah, I kept Laura up late last night. We was yakking on the phone.
Oh, boy.
I have 3 sewing machines, so I can't use that excuse. They would come up. And she tells people she has a quilting machine, not the garment edition.
No.
Mine says Project Runway, and
Oh, okay.
my granddaughter
Laura, I do my craft show in Peachtree City. That's about 30 minutes away from me. Matter of fact, I have a doctor down there that I go to pretty often.
Yeah. Laura's going to take off again next weekend. Go head up that way.
All right. Yeah, she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of those Georgia peaches.
All right. Yeah, she said she was going to her daughter's house in a town called Peachtree City.
Or
Yeah,
sister.
And that's
and I
where,
heard that the color of 2024 is like peach color.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peachtree City that she was talking about is where a lot of doctors and lawyers and pilots and all that live. It's a ritzy,
Yeah.
kindly
Yeah.
city.
It's like, good, Anne. You don't have to tell them. I hem all my kids. I'm the only repairer. My daughter-in-law has a sewing machine. Her and her sister just made a quilt out of their dad's old shirts and jeans. And she was told, just cut them up, sew them together, they'll work. Well, when my daughter-in-law got the quilt, you should have seen there was nothing square, nothing laid flat. She was just sewing these pieces she cut randomly together.
What size was their seam?
I don't know, because it was such a funny. My daughter-in-law wouldn't even, because I was going to help her finish it. She was so embarrassed by the quilt, she took it all apart and resewed it herself,
Uh,
and then made her sister come down, and they tied it. But the whole bib of the pair of pants was sticking off extra on a corner. And she goes, "What was I supposed to do with that?" So I'm going to make
Oh
her
my
a small purse with it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Claxton
can't
fruitcake.
stand fruitcake. Ugh.
I
I
only
said it'd be
like,
good
I only
without the
like
fruit.
one that my grandma made. That's the only one I've ever had. I love.
good without the fruit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am.
But if you'd leave the fruit out, I might would eat it.
I've never liked that candy fruit.
Right,
Whatever.
and
No, I don't either.
Now the sugar glider loves that hard stuff.
It does.
and all that candied fruit is expensive. That goes in a fruitcake.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Yeah. Well, there's not enough of it in his thing, because he's.
Oh, Wilkes has got to tease Sandra a little bit.
Well, I'm
Just-
not hiding from you. I've been here all the time, huh, Rita?
Yeah. Where have you
Yeah,
been?
she was here last night.
He's been looking for you, and where have you been? So,
Yeah, Sandra's been here.
I mean, just because my hair has a purple tint to it doesn't mean I'm hiding.
Do you still have purple in your hair?
It's getting pretty thin now on there. I have more. I can
bet
put
it
back on
did.
there.
Let's read this comment. Hello, ladies. Haven't heard that quilters were sweet, kind, and generous folks. Y'all should be willing to mend all the tears for everyone in the family.
Oh,
I mend
pretty much
everything.
do. I pretty much do all the mending.
The
yeah.
inseams of their pants, they get one mend. They do not get mended a second time. There's no material.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
He was hiding last night.
Hmm.
Well, the only time I don't come up on Rita's is when I'm busy over at Kathy's. So, and I've snuck in and
Good night, Linda.
while I'm on Kathy's before too.
Hi, Linda.
Yeah, Linda came. Yeah, we're fixing to go. As soon as I read these last 2 or 3 comments, we're going to sign off too. Oh, Francis is still up too.
Oh, Francis.
Worked on the room some more and got a shower.
Okay, that's good. Now go to bed and
Go to
rest.
bed and rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Think I'm gonna go. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night,
I'm-
everybody.
I'm a leaving too, people, and I'm gonna kick all these other women off too. So
All right.
Go ahead.
Good
Read
night.
that foot across the United States. Night.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
I just
I'm
gotta
gonna-
grab the right
Thank you
mouse.
again, Texas Angel.
I'm out in my sewing room, gonna head to the house. Everyone take care. Bye, Carrie.
Bye.
Hi, Carrie.
It's like, wake up, mouse, and go down there. Just end it, Rita. All will disappear.
Okay. I'm trying. It's just